Yeah. Microphone check. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. It's yours truly. Truly yours. Back at it again. Once again. Another episode of Making Noise in the Kitchen. Today we got some chili for y'all. This chili's award winning. I'm telling you, my chili is crazy. Man, is the greatest in a couple days after you cook it. It's the greatest on chili dogs. My chili is world renowned, B. You know what I'm saying? And you could freestyle on the chili, yo, but this is my little recipe. I ain't even go all the way hard on this. I want hard, but not all the way. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we just going to start out by chopping our veggies. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your onion is chopped down. Now, of course, you want to do everything uniformly. Cut all these veggies down to one consistent size, but at this point, it's like we making sure that we focusing on the taste and everything that's on the fork. You know what I'm saying? So work on your knife cuts and everything, but make sure, you know what I'm saying, like try to get everything uniform. But if not, it's all good. As a chili, you like throwing the kitchen sink in this bad boy. All right? Of course, chilies need to have peppers. All right? And there's so many different varieties of peppers you could choose from. And then you can take the level of spiciness of this dish and bring it up as much as you want. But of course, green pepper. Now, I was going to throw some red peppers, orange peppers. But these sweeties right here, these are the same thing, just smaller. You know what I'm saying? These are sweet. These don't got no heat to it. And this is where I'll be able to add all my different colors. I want a visual of my chili. I want it to be eye-catching. So all these different colors in this chili is gonna make people wonder, damn. What does this thing taste like? Is it spicy? Then they find out it's maybe all right for them. I kick it up some notches, but then when you cooking this for a lot of people, you don't want to blow everybody's heads off. You know what I mean? All right. So now put all our veggies in a bowl, and this is right here. You know what I mean? This is a start of a layer of flavor that I'm doing. I got some pickled jalapenos that I'm going to throw in here. I threw a little bit of the juice in there to get, you know what I mean, get everything a little bit tangy, you know what I mean? But yeah, these bad boys, I don't even cut them down. They're already sliced for me, just throw them in there, you know what I mean? And of course, you can adapt your heat as you want. But all that big old bowl, now we're going to transfer and start putting this down in the pot. So yeah, we're going to throw our veggies in here and make things right. Start off with some garlic always. A lot of people don't think about putting garlic in chili. But start it off, that's a background flavor that you can find later on down the road. You like, damn, that chili made you think, you know what I mean? Like always, chunks of them things. It don't bother me. Garlic don't bother me, you know what I mean? Brown this down. Get a nice, get all the oils coming out of it. And throw in your veggies. You want to get these things a little translucent. You don't got to go so hard at this step right here. Because these veggies are going to be sitting in the liquid. And so these things are going to get its time cooked through, you know what I mean? I just want right here to bring the flavor out of all the vegetables so you could taste them, you know what I mean? If you just boil them down with everything, you're not going to get the true flavors that you need, you know what I mean? Sweat these things out. Let them work. Mix them down. Now you see there's no uniformity in some of my peppers. It's fine because we got whole peppers in here. Got the jalapenos that are chunks. We got so it's like you don't really have to go so crazy on uniformity of your cuts right here. You know what I mean? Just go at it. Just think about flavor in this one. That's it. Let's not think about technicalities. Let's think about flavor. A little liquid smoke don't hurt nobody. Put a little bit of smokiness in there with some Worcestershire sauce. You know what I mean? That's going to give it another, you know, almost like a steak, because there's beef in this thing, so why not treat it like a steak as well? You know what I mean? Now we're gonna start adding our ground beef and our ground sausage, man. That's mild Italian hot sausage. You can, like I said, maneuver how you want, but I think the blend of the sausage with the ground beef and the chili is just, I don't think you can ask for anything more when it comes to this right here, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of people do put it on the side pan, and they want to brown down the chili and everything. I mean the meat. They want to brown it down and, you know what I mean, render some of it. That's all cool. You could do it that way. Understand? That's a step up, a notch stepper right there. If you do it like that, then you just stepped it up a notch more than I did. You know what I mean? Right here, it's all right because I like this meat sitting in the flavors. It's almost like a steamed burger. You could get a grilled burger, you could get a steamed burger. That's how the two ways you could do for this chili. right, so this is another little thing. We already got the pickling from the jalapenos, but a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of regular ketchup right here. There's a little secret that I put in here a lot of people don't know. Along with a little bit of hot sauce, a lot of people don't understand this. But I don't know what about it with the vinegar and ketchup. Putting this in here just almost going along the lines of a sloppy Joe. But ain't nothing sloppy about this Joe. You know what I'm saying, B? This thing, this chili right here, award winning. You know that. Of course, you can't go wrong with a little bit of adobo. Goya gotta be in the house. Throw that thing in there. At this point, with you see how there's liquid in there, but I'm not. I'm letting the thing do its thing. So now we can start adding these seasonings. Put your slap your mama in there. Smoked paprika, of course, one of my favorite seasonings. Now, one thing I like is a back end of sweetness. So I throw a little bit of cinnamon in here. That blow people mind, but a little bit of cinnamon with a little bit of chili powder. Oh man, the sweetness mixed with the spiciness and the smokiness is something great. You know what I mean? Now sometimes I like to just do a little something. That's a McCormick bag. Throw a little bit of that chili seasoning. I've used fajita seasonings. I've switched it up with the McCormick bag. You don't got to do that, but and some people, if you don't have shit in your closet, you can even just use the whole McCormick bag for the seasonings, and that's it. You know what I mean? And that'll take you where you need to be. Now, I feel like chilies always need to have beer in it, just like burgers. You know what I mean? This beef in it, like I said, treat it like a steak, like a burger, but it has to have a beer in it. Usually I do a Guinness, but I wanted to go with an IPA this time because IPAs are more hoppy. They got that bitterness. I love IPAs. You know what I mean? So I just felt like it would be the perfect beer to put in this chili to cook down with it. And my nigga, I was 100% correct on this. You know, through this process, add your seasonings. You know what I mean? These are measured out from what I can throw it out. That's some onion powder and granulated garlic. Don't use garlic powder because it'll clump up and then you're gonna have chunks of garlic. It's disgusting. Granulated garlic is the way to go. If you ever go, please, y'all stop using garlic salt or garlic powder. Granulated garlic. Trust me. So before I add my other liquids, I want to put the tomatoes in there. I feel you always, it's not like I feel, it's for a chili, you always have to have a tomato base in it. Alright? And these chunks of stewed tomatoes and diced tomatoes together is a good combination. You get different bites or whatever. You got the char and the smokiness from the stewed tomatoes and everything. And then add your chicken stock. This is gonna bring your level of your chili up to where you want. Remember, you're gonna keep it there for a while, so it's gonna reduce down. So think about that. Think about the reducing down and add a little bit more extra for that. You know what I'm saying? So you can dictate how much chili you want to make. You know what I mean? Let that come to a boil, and then we'll lower it down. And I usually let chilies. I've cooked the chili as fast as I let everybody have everything like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? But that's not my. I love to have a chili sitting there all day on a slow heat, just working. Where you get back and you just be like, damn, it was worth it just sitting at the stove all day and stirring occasionally. All right, so the beans process begins, man. Let's start throwing everything in to let everything sit and soak. A lot of people surprised with this one, but yeah, whole can of pork and beans. That's the other end of the sweetness. You know what I mean? It's giving you two things. It's giving you the beans that you need for the chili, and it's giving you the sweetness and the hickory smoke and that flavor that's already aimed and reduced down on this. Now we're just adding it to this to bring more flavor to the funk. You know what I mean? And I'll just keep throwing beans down. You can do whatever kind of beans you want. Here's some people don't like beans, like I said. Anyway. But throw them down. Now, you do varieties. I've used red, dark kidney beans, pink beans, navy beans. You can use black-eyed damn peas if you wanted to. You know what I mean? It's your world, B. It's your world. Cook this however you want. It's like what they say, throwing the kitchen sink in that thing. This is what it is. Now, I like my chilies with a lot of beans and a different variety of beans. You know what I mean? And my chili has been consumed by people that don't like beans, that can't handle tomato sauce, this and that. And they've always said that this thing is bussin'. And you see, this is what I was talking about. That right there, you can skim it out if you want. I prefer to leave it. Because also, when you're done eating this for the night and you go and put this in the refrigerator, that craft of oil and everything like that, it solidifies almost to like butter. It's butter, and that's chili flavored butter that is on top of that chili. So the next day or the day after that, when you go and put this thing on the heat on low to start this coming back up, all that melts down, and that flavor, that's what makes it the most amazing chili the next day. And that's when you put it on chili dogs and go ham, go crazy with the chili, B. Start adding your ending ingredients. These pickled cherry peppers right here carry heat and the pickleness that just blends well with this chili. And it's not overbearing pickledness because it's getting cooked off. But those cherry bites right here, when you bite into it, the flavor just bursts out, pause, and everything is just amazing. Let it simmer down for a few hours. You got this thing, man. Look, you see the consistency is there without doing anything. Look how even everything is. Come on, bruh. It's a work of art. Go and get yourself a bowl and start feeding the chitlins, feeding your girl, your boyfriend, whoever it is. Go ahead and just ladle a thing of this beautiful chili up in here. This chili right here was good. It was going on, for about 3 hours. 3.5, 4 hours. You know what I mean? And just everything was unbelievable. You can serve this by itself with some, of course, sour cream and cheese, like a lot of people do. You can put some rice with this thing, and I'm bringing it back to Ben's Chili Bowl in DC, man. Yeah, now once you done making this damn bowl of chili look pretty, go ahead and watch everybody start wilding at this amazing thing right here. My lord, making noise in the kitchen, chili. Come on, Carlo Banger, aka Dom Perignon, with another banger.